Good Friday evening, everybody. We thought we'd give you guys some updates and such and let the dogs run while they were at it. We were only going to let 2 out, but that's not going to happen because the other ones won't shut up in the house if you only let 2 out. So we let them all out. And we wanted to show you Pudge. I got some video from way back when of Angel. What year was that again?
2012.
2012. I will hopefully remember to squeeze that in here. It's only 30 seconds or so. I have more somewhere else, but we just wanted to show you how she looked back then. In this video, she's shaggy, but still skinny as all get out. She was not very old. This is Angel from what year, dear?
2012.
Look at this shaggy little skinny dog.
Look at the hair on the top of her head sticking up like a mohawk.
You're beautiful. Hey, Angel. Yeah, I want to get a good picture of your face.
Back when she could hear, too. So we just thought we'd come out and talk about everything that's been going on. Some of you probably were like watching the calendar like, well, where the hell are they? Didn't he just go get his MRI done? What happened with that? Right? So
We're going to talk about that later.
yeah, that can wait. First up would be Angel, I guess. She's doing well, as you guys can see. She's still got a lot of pep in her step, and she still gets them, excuse me, little spurts of running.
Which is hilarious.
Yep, and being around these other dogs has been the best thing in the world for her. We really don't think she'd be alive anymore if she was still just living with Art by themselves.
No. Oh,
There's a Bubba.
it's a miracle.
Yeah, but I think we told you, but the groomer did all the dogs, cut the 2 dogs, trimmed the nails on the other, gave them all baths and all that for a hell of a deal because she knows what we're going through here. Yeah. So that was really great of her. Barrington Barker's is the name of the place.
Salon.
Yeah, Barrington Barker's Beauty Salon. Highly recommended. Really nice people.
You know, Lucy's still got a lot of pep in her step for being almost 12.
That's true. Oh. So very cool. Okay, what was number 2 on the list? Oh, that is a black cat.
Morty.
I see that.
Ozzy.
Yes, Ozzy was the other thing we were going to talk about. There's a Butchie. She's been really good, guys. I've been letting her out pretty much every time I come out here to do something. She's great now. But Ozzy finished 8th. No, 6th. I'm sorry. My numbers are bad. My brain issue is really screwing with my ability to read and remember numbers. But anyway, 6th place. Even though Tracy's boss, Buzz, and his 2 sons, they cast 50 votes. And we still only came in at 6th place. But that's okay, guys, because
Morty's going along with the dogs.
Ozzy got in the calendar. We have a copy of the calendar in hand. So he
is in the calendar.
Is September.
Yep.
And fittingly, though, we were like, oh, man, it would have been great if he could have been October. But there is a black kitten.
Named Willow.
For October. So, very cool. Very cool. So, we're proud of that. You know, how many, probably thousands of entries did they get to choose Mr. Ozzy? So, you know, out of 12, he got chosen. So, that's really, really cool. Oh, there's another wildcat. He's gotten really good, too. He's been staying in the house A whole lot.
He actually got in my lap.
Yeah, so
was
yeah,
weird.
he's 4 years ago he could not be touched or petted, so he's fantastic now. Look at him go. So the biggie,
Hi, Casey.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Maybe there was something else, I don't know.
That was those two things.
Those two things plus, oh yeah, the MRI results. I'm going to put this camera down. I'll be right back. Alright, as soon as she comes back, she's got 3 out of the 4 doggies contained, and she said she just saw a young black cat, probably no more than 4 months old, up that way somewhere. I'd take another black cat if it showed up. What choice would I have, right? Can't leave it out. Not with coyotes around here. But I certainly don't want to go looking for another cat. Gorgeous day we had today. We're supposed to be 65 degrees in a couple days, and it's supposed to stay above average for the next 7, I believe it was. So we're very happy about that. And the deer have been cruising through here a lot. Last night we saw 7 altogether that come just strolling through here. Actually, a couple of them ran. We don't know why.
We are at 100% containment.
Alright, cool.
They all came back.
Sweet.
I had to carry Angel. She looked a little befuddled as to where she was. Like, how do I get home from here? And then she saw me and she was like, okay.
Angel's doing great. Been giving her an aspirin just about every day, and that does seem to be helping.
Yep.
But the thing that helps the most is her interacting with the other dogs, because they just like energize her. It seems like she runs after them or runs with them, or
She's chasing Gizmo.
you know. So it's really, really cool. And I had this fire already ready to go from the other night, and I never even lit it. So here we are with a bonfire. So.
But yeah, because Dr. Pohl said that there's other painkillers that you can give to dogs, but they require, monthly blood tests, and he's like, we don't need to put her through all that. Just give her a baby aspirin.
And then I see there's a new drug. Well, that's for cats, though,
Yeah.
isn't it? So,
Yep.
but she's not bad. I mean, if it gets to the point of she's not using her leg, then we're gonna have to have a conversation, I guess. But she's still using her leg. She just has a gimp. So.
Me too.
Yeah, no doubt. My gimp's gotten pretty bad too, and Tracy's definitely gotten bad. But mine is unfortunate because I was told it's likely not to get any better. And all right, let's get to that part of this. You guys are probably like, what the hell, man? Talk about it. That's why we're here. It's good news. That's why we kind of strung it out. I had the MRI done, and then that was on a Saturday. We had to go to Grand Rapids. And then 4 days later, right, 3, 4,
Sunday,
whatever.
Monday, Tuesday, yes.
4? Wednesday is when we had to go to Grand Rapids, and
No,
we did not. We did not. We got to do that one from home. It's just I've had so many appointments, guys. It's hard to keep track.
And now with the cataract surgery and everything else, it's like more and more and more and more.
But we got to do that one from home, and we were shocked because when Dr. V come on, he was the surgeon that did my surgery, brain surgery, and we had never seen the guy smile. We'd never seen him upbeat or any of those kind of things. He was, when we both felt the vibe, we both sensed what would be the right way to describe it.
You could just tell that he was tickled. He put up Mike's films from, when he originally came to the hospital, and then several months after, and then November, and then now. And he was like, you can see in these films what's going on.
And he ain't kidding. Let's see. This is the image from February 24, 2024.
Well, we want to start with this one. This was the image when Mike originally went into the hospital on May 2nd.
Okay.
And
you can clearly see
the tumor. That mass in his head.
Let me zoom in. You can see the dark. It's a little hard to see, but
yep,
you can see it.
The white part right here, that's all tumor.
Yep. And then post-surgery, and the next image is from
February.
Wednesday. No, I'm sorry. Saturday.
Saturday. We don't have all the other ones.
There was 27 of them or something like that.
There was a lot of people. But we don't have any from his November or from the one a couple months after his surgery. But this is his image from Saturday.
And point to the spot where the tumor was. So.
This little spot right here, you can still see some white. Because, you know, when he brought up that image, we were like, where is it? He said, oh, it's still there.
You can see it now. She's pointing it out.
Just this little circle right here. And a lot of the dark that you see right there is just cavity that's been left in the brain after that was removed. But that has shrunk. But, yeah.
He was tickled. His body language, from what we could see of his face, because we've never seen the guy smile. He's just always been just straight up business, you know.
Yep.
And
there's nothing wrong with that. You know, when you're talking about a surgeon that's going to be cutting your head open to save your life, nothing wrong with being business.
We both picked up on the great vibe he was giving off, the smiles, the
chuckles,
and basically he was like, kind of more or less like, I can't believe your results are this good, kind of. That's what we picked up on, and he more or less said that too. But then he had to say,
results are phenomenal.
Yeah, but he also had to say, but don't get me wrong, it's still there. And he can't say it's gone, because it's not. It never will be. Yeah. That's the horrible thing with this type of cancer. But, you know,
Here's the thing, you guys. Most people get surgery, do whatever. They go through the chemo. They go through the radiation. And within 6 months, the tumor's already back. Okay? 6 months after diagnosis, boom, it's back already. Here we go. Some people have 2 surgeries, 3 surgeries, you know, and they have to keep going in there and cutting this out. And that's not the case with Mike. His scans look fantastic. We're looking at, you know, we're
3 months, another scan.
2 months actually. April 29th.
Okay. Well, he
April
said
29th.
He used the word 3.
Yeah, well, he's got you scheduled for April 29th. But the thing is, you know, we're looking at 10 months. In 3 days, well, actually 4 days, it's going to be 10 months. And, you know, Mike asked him, is this because of the Avastin? And he said it most definitely is.
Which is my intravenous treatment.
Yes. Some people respond really, really well to it. Mike is one of those people. And he said, keep doing it. As long as you can tolerate it, keep doing it. Keep it up.
But don't keep up working too hard. He did say that.
Well, he put in his notes that he wants Mike to increase his activity but modify his lifestyle. In other words, increase your activity little bits by little bits. Don't go all in 2 days in a row and break yourself. But Mike's always been like that. Always.
Because a few days ago I was feeling really good, so this isn't anything anybody else wouldn't do. Cleaned a couple windows inside and out, 2 windows. Vacuumed, and this is not all in one day, this is over the course of 2 days. Vacuumed, shampooed a little bit of the carpet that had some stain spots in it. Picked up the dog poop outside, and not much else. Really cleaned. Well, we didn't do much with the wood stove because we were having a problem because we think Carl screwed it up. So we quit burning it, and I'm glad we did because it wasn't put together right and I wasn't paying attention. Could have burned our house down.
Or suffocated us.
Yeah, or suffocated us. But I didn't pay attention when Carl was working on it because I thought he had it now. I thought he knew, but apparently I was wrong. So, but anyways, it's all good now. We fixed it, and it's safe to burn again.
But he did, you guys. He's downplaying it. He did some dishes. He did a bunch of stuff. He did a bunch of stuff. When I came home that day, I was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?"
I named everything I did except the dishes.
I was like, "Are you on steroids again?"
But then yesterday, I paid the price. My legs were hurting. I could barely walk, and it's like, and that sucks because how do my legs, play into this? But apparently they do, so I can't do those things anymore.
Many, many years ago, when we were seeing his other doctor and he was getting injections in his arm, I said, the problem is he gets the injections and his arms feel good, so he does everything that he wants to do that day in case he doesn't feel good. And then he overdoes it, and then he pays for it.
Well, I can't do any of those things anymore because I'm so weak, guys, and it doesn't go away. It's I had no idea. No one ever sat me down. None of my doctors ever said, well, you can expect cancer is going to affect you like this. Nobody ever said it's going to sap your energy. It's going to make you weak. It's going to make you hurt. I didn't know cancer in your brain could be painful in your legs. No one ever told me that.
We don't know if that's the cancer or if that's the
The
treatment.
Avastin drugs, yeah. And they basically said as long as I can tolerate the Avastin, we can continue with this, and I'm on a good path right now. But if my body ever starts not tolerating the Avastin, then I'm screwed. So it's not a good thing, but
you could do surgery again.
yes, they could do surgery again.
And this time when you do surgery, when they come in to do your evaluations afterwards, you're going to feel really weak and tired and unable to stand. You're staying in there for longer than 14 hours after your surgery this time.
Yeah, no kidding. Nope, I can't leave yet. I'm just not up for it. Assholes.
I remember when we told Dr. Vitaj that, he was like, they what? And everything you read, expect to stay in the hospital for 2 to 3 days afterwards, and I'm like, or 14 hours, whichever comes first, apparently.
So insane, but it's still a obviously scary thing, I'm very scared that the Avastin, these IV treatments, if they were to affect me, or had they affected me every time so far, like they did that one time where I was just dying in pain, I wouldn't be able to continue. There's no way that I could live with that amount of pain every 3 weeks for a week. No, thank you. I'm sorry, but it's been okay. Only one time was really bad. This other time it hurt somewhat. This last time it affected my legs a little, but it really is affecting my right arm, which sucks. You don't realize if you're right-handed how much you use your right hand for everything. Opening a door is painful. I can't even do that with my right arm or hand. I have to use my left for everything. Brushing my teeth is about the only thing I can do with my right arm. So we actually made a sling so I could put my arm in a sling to try to remind myself to not use my right arm.
Yep.
And that sucks.
But the good news is, guys, he's doing better than so many people are doing at this point.
Yeah, I never expected walking in that day. And we didn't feel any bad vibe. It's so weird to say, but Tracy and I were not. Excuse me, we were not overly concerned or overly worried when we got there. We weren't, you'd think that I would have been stressing big time for the 3 days before that appointment. I had no sleepless nights or anything like that. It was just like, we were picking up the vibe that everything was okay, at least at this point.
I was anxious about the results because I wanted to hear it.
But
I wanted to hear it.
They could not have been any better. You could never expect that this tumor would be gone because that's just not realistic.
But it shrunk. It has
tremendously.
shrunk.
It's just mind-blowing that they have this drug. Okay, we figured it out. This drug can shrink this tumor. What the hell? Why can't you all figure out something to add to this concoction that would kill this tumor? You can shrink it. Why can't you kill it? That's the bad thing too, guys. Is yes, this works, but eventually it won't. And then what are you gonna do?
Surgery.
Yeah, but still, I guess you'll do what you got to do to live. I've kind of come to that conclusion.
Yeah. But when he walked in there in May 2nd, and we got this diagnosis and start reading about it, it was like,
oh my God, I'm a dead man.
is he going to be here for Thanksgiving? Is he going to be here for Christmas? Is he? Oh.
Now it's almost spring.
Oh, I told Paul already. I said, May 2nd is a Wednesday. I said, but I think I'm going to take vacation for the rest of the week after that. I said, so Mike and I can have a celebratory week.
Yeah, I honestly did not think I'd be here for spring. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean and the problem is with this cancer too is a lot of the stuff that you're reading, if you start looking at the dates, 2012, 2010, 2017, you can't use that. They've come a long way with other things. In 2017, Avastin was not approved as a treatment for brain cancer. It is now.
Yeah. So we shall see, but most everything else is going pretty good, so I cannot stand the weakness, and I can't walk very good. That's the worst part. And some days I can. Some days I walk out to the garage and I can walk a perfectly straight line, upright, no problems. And the next day, I'm walking hunched over. It hurts like hell to walk. I'm wobbly, shaky. It's just, cancer's a bitch. That's all I can say, man, the way it affects you.
Well, and especially in your brain.
Your
brain controls obviously everything. So, here's a funny little story though, guys. I took time off, obviously, when Mike had his surgery and the week after, and I didn't take a solid 2 weeks of vacation for that. But I thought I had like 2 days of vacation left. Well, my anniversary date is the 20th of this month, the 20th of March, first day of spring. Easy to remember. And so yesterday I said, hey, can you check and see how many vacation days I have left? Because I got to use them up. Because we have to use them. They don't let us get paid for vacation days that are unused because they want everybody to take their vacations. They stress that. Everybody's got to take their vacations. So Paul comes back and he looks at me and he goes, you have 5. I have 5 vacation days that I have to use up between now and the 19th. Whoops. They're not going to be seeing me around there much for the next 2 weeks. So I've got, now I work tomorrow and then I have Sunday off like normal. Monday and Tuesday off, Wednesday off for my normal day off, and then Thursday off because that's the day after Mike's cataract surgery. So after tomorrow, I don't go back to work until next Friday.
Yep, this is all these appointments are driving me insane. I can't keep track of days. I can't keep track of appointments, but I got my cataract surgery on the 6th.
Yep.
And then on the 7th, I have another infusion treatment. It's like, oh my God, when is this ever going to be over?
And then the following Wednesday, the 13th, you have to go back to the surgeon, the cataract place, and have them take a look at it, make sure it's healing well. And then the following Wednesday, you have your second cataract surgery. And then the following Wednesday after that, you'll be going back for another checkup appointment. And then he should be good.
Once I get past those, I can finally relax a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just been hectic with all these appointments and
regular doctor, eye doctor, cancer doctor, surgeon, MRI. It's like, oh my God.
I never thought I could do it. I thought I was just going to gonna get pissed and say, I'm effing done with all this.
Oh, he has. He has a couple times, but we just let that calm down and then go back to what we got to do. But it's very,
Trying.
yeah, I know. It's hectic for me too, because it's like, okay, what days do I need to get off work? What do I got to do here? Can we get this for a Wednesday when I have the day off? Can we get it for later in the afternoon so I don't have to leave, Luckily, this is a very slow time for the grocery store. But yeah, it gets hectic because it's like, okay, where do we have to be?
I will also share the picture of Ozzy in the calendar.
So cute.
I believe, did you say yes, you could still buy the calendar?
Yes, you can. I sent you
okay.
the link.
Alright, I'll have the link. I'll put that in. So, but it's pretty cool. It was a little disappointing not to move on because we were in 5th and only the top 5 moved on after yesterday.
Yep.
But
you're going against some bigger names too, and
yeah,
I noticed some of the winners. I was like, oh, I know those. I have their page saved on Facebook.
So yeah, it would have been hard to beat them, no doubt.
When they've got 100,000 followers on Facebook and stuff. But that's what Munster's people always used to complain about, that people were buying votes.
Yeah, but unfortunately, in this contest, you could.
Yeah. And that's not fair.
Nope, it should have been once it got to the top 10. No more paid votes. It's going to go on the People's Choice, the favorites, whatever, but no more paid voting.
Yeah, because
so
the
we
little
got
guys will never win.
Yeah, we got 6th place without any paid, except for the last 10. 50. How many votes?
50, I think.
50?
Yeah. I think.
Tracy's bosses
Yeah.
bought 50 votes for us to try to help us, which
And I
was
bought
awesome.
10.
Okay.
It's for a good cause.
But that was it, yeah, because the money goes to helping shelters and
But if you've
stuff.
got 100,000 followers and all of them buy $10 worth of votes,
How are you going to beat that?
you're not. I mean, Munster couldn't even win on one of these contests, and I think everybody who knows Mr. Munster, Mr. Fancy Pants, still breaks my heart about him. Oh my God, can't believe they lost him. But if a big name like that can't win, that ought to tell you something.
All right, well, we're going to scoot on out of here. We got 23 minutes almost, and whatever it was I recorded earlier. Is that a doggy?
It's geese.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a dog
parked.
too.
They parked somewhere.
Yeah. Sounds like they're right up
Yeah,
there.
they parked right up there somewhere, I think.
Man.
But all right, guys, if you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. There's probably something we forgot. But thanks for checking in with us. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys hopefully more often now the weather's going to be turning for the better. We'll see ya.